Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Children of Morta, where it looks like we are getting closer to the end. Well, of course, I wasn't quite able to beat that the boss of the first area of whatchamacallit, of the industrial area, but at least we've seen it. And here we have a family meeting as I enter the game. And typically, when Ben produces one of these maps here, they're going to be talking about some kind of upcoming boss fight. I wonder if they're talking about the one that we've already met. I guess we'll see.
The area was rotten with corrupted machines. Who or what was controlling them? Now that Anai Sarava was bound. Years ago, when Ben used to live in Terra Lava, he had seen the construct called Jinn, a large disembodied brain suspended in a solution that fed it.
I think that's the one that we saw. I wonder why we only got this after already having seen the boss. And I wonder if I still would have gotten this if I had happened to beat it on the first try. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, you're back down to 10%, but of course we want to keep this up. I have so many treats. I mean, I really could invest in... You know what? Sure, why not? Let's bring it up back all the way to 20% for a nice boost. And maybe invest in something else as well to improve our chances. Luck? I mean, luck is nice. Movement speed is okay. I think, you know, Riker deserves some treats for being such a good girl. And we have so many treats. Wait, a single treat doesn't do anything. 0.6. I mean, sure, why not? Just for role-playing reasons, if nothing else. Sure, even you get something. Fish. There. 3% dodge chance. Whatever. Might help. And Hashmal the kitten. For some crit chance. There you go. Everyone's a little bit happy. Not everyone, not, you know, most animals aren't quite as happy as Ferromaris, but, you know, he's just pulling his weight the most. What can I say? Right, all of these, thank you. Right, we don't have any money to spend, of course, no. So I always do that after a run. So, let's jump back into it. And try to, well, maybe if we can make some progress, if I can beat the boss, all the better. But primarily I want to, you know, explore this new area a little bit more. Okay, well, I was not going to play as Linda again, but she's also corrupted again. I totally forgot to mention that she did get corrupted after I earlier did 3 runs in a row. And I did actually end up using one of those mysterious eggs. We used to have 4, and I used 1 to remove her corruption. She was at a similar level, I think, also around 20%. And yeah, apparently that kicked in after... I guess I did play her 2 more times after that? Or only 1? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. She's obviously... She has reached max level. She has unlocked her final passive. And that's kind of the next goal in terms of progression, right? And in that regard, even though I would really like to give Joey some more love and, you know, get a little bit better with him. See if I can do better with him. But in the interest of getting probably the most useful overall passive, I want to level mark a bit more. He has a nice array of buffs there, so maybe we can do well. We'll see. If I can beat the boss, whether I can beat the boss, I have no idea. But again, I mean, if I end up getting amazing passives, and you know, or it turns out that with all the passive upgrades that we already got since I last played him, which has been a while, I feel, he might have better chances than I give him credit for, perhaps. Right, okay, just to remind myself, he has the all the melee combos, martial arts stuff. He will teleport to enemies. He has his whip. He has this thing that knocks enemies back. And then, well, his rage ability makes him, I don't know, do stuff better. Right, yeah, it actually gives his attacks a lot of reach, for what it's worth. Yeah, those things are not destructible. Sure. Take a look at that, whatever we got. after I deal with these enemies. Alright, increased damage, decreased movement speed. I'll take it. It doesn't seem to really decrease movement speed a lot. Honestly, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's decreased a lot. And we have, you know, multiple increases. So even with that decrease, we should probably be still above base movement speed. Ugh, these things, I hate these so much. They don't quite deal contact damage. It's kind of weird. Sometimes it feels like just, you know, touching them hurts you, but it's really more like they have an attack, but it's really just like a tackle. As soon as they move into you, they damage you, I think. It's not just running into them, but, I mean, those little things just move all the time and, you know, in unpredictable ways. So, more often than not, if you spend any time near them, you will take damage. So it's, you know, for all intents and purposes, it might as well be contact damage. Probably do some of this. Missed both of the spellcasters that I was primarily trying to stun, but, you know, whatever. Okay, first level up already. We only have 1 point, which we probably can't do much with. I'm going to... oh, right. Pushback devices. Oh, those guys. That I can hardly see because they're being obscured by that. This is actually really, really nasty because I get constantly pushed back from this thing, away from this thing. Wow, I'm taking so much damage. I should not have tried attacking these enemies here. I was not really paying attention to what kind of enemies they were, so I ended up taking a bunch of damage from those spellcaster wall creator guys, summoning those spikes around them. That was unnecessary for sure. But we do have the full heal shrine there, so that's nice. Anyway, yeah, this is, I mean, obviously my first run through this was on the only real full-on ranged character, so this is gonna be a pretty different experience, just because, you know, we'll be experiencing how bad all of these new obstacles and things are when you're forced to be up close and personal with them. Plus I might have gotten a little bit rusty overall, just for not having played in a while. Reroll all divine graces, if we don't have any. Okay, wait, what? Oh, right. Picked up the thing, and this is Arcane Strap Room. Scourging Whip leaves a pool of energy. I mean, sure, I might as well. Okay, get more of those guys. Oh, wow, what? I stunned him and he still did the thing. That kind of sucks. Or didn't I get him with the whip? No, I sure did. But it seemed like he instantly became unstunned just for, I don't know, activating his attack thing. Oh well. Unfortunately, I already had to use my full heal here. I don't know, it definitely feels rough. It feels tough. But we'll see. Obviously I don't have any passives yet. Yeah, I'll grab this. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Nearby enemies take damage when you are attacked. Right, Blood Ode. I mean, I will get damaged a lot, so that should at least do something. These guys are at least not much of a concern, I say, as I actually get hit. That's fine though. Okay, there's the enemy. Okay, the elite actually died very fast there. And I took very little damage, despite taking the occasional hit. I might have actually picked up a health thing without noticing. Otherwise I don't know how I could possibly be this healthy still. Anyway. Oh, okay, this is actually it for this room here. Yeah, I'll deal with this. Okay. Wait, is this actually it? Right, of course. Yeah, that totally is it for this floor. It seemed really short, but I don't know. Somehow I thought I remembered all of these, all the floors being relatively large. Ooh, get one of these here.
Dreams come true in there.
In there. Is that the boss arena? Yeah, that looks like we're actually looking down on the boss arena.
Gate to the great edifice of Anai Sarava, the Bergsons remembered that description. What dreamt the spirit of dreams in his slumber? The answers were near.
Let's hope so. Let's hope I don't end up wiping dozens of times before making it anywhere. I mean, if I do, I'm not going to record everything, of course. And in fact, well, I don't know how many full runs I'm going to record. I guess that depends on many factors. If it looks like I'm nowhere near being able to... Oh, we got these ranged enemies, that's right. Still, they have a relatively long downtime between their volleys, so it shouldn't be too bad to deal with, unless there's a bunch of them on all sides surrounding me. I didn't expect to get stuck on that wall there. Oh well. Come on, do that. So what is this again? Courses have less chance to get corrupted. Honestly, no, I want experience first and foremost. So, as annoying as the corruption or the corrupted enemies can be, God, just damage everything. Oh, actually I did. Pretty much obliterate that entire group of enemies without taking any significant damage in the process? Huh. What do you know? Alright, I still don't have any gemstones. Increased movement speed. I mean, yeah, thanks. And now I feel like we're actually faster than I started out with. Maybe not. Maybe we're back to base movement speed. Okay, so stunning those guys after they start their spike attack actually kicks them out of it. That's good to know. It's just that, I don't know, I guess I must have just been unlucky timing that one time where he activated that thing, or it activated that thing right as I was trying to stun him. Or maybe I somehow missed with the whip. I don't know. It's fine. Either way is possible. Yeah, so we definitely need some gemstones here. I guess this floor is gonna have a shop. Oh hey, the gun is here. Oh come on. Come on, hit him please. This floor is gonna have a shop. Oh cat, what's... My god, my cat is dashing through the apartment again. It's that time of day, I suppose. Well, so long as she doesn't decide to dash across my desk, I suppose it's gonna be fine. Anyway, this floor is gonna have a shop, which means it's gonna have the astrologer, which means it has at least one guaranteed gem. That's good. But of course, yeah, we're pretty gem-starved, unfortunately.
Caged by the corruption.
Oh.
But being surrounded by the magma.
Not just a normal arena or an item, but we're actually gonna be freeing someone. Next wave. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Don't take too much damage, please. Actually take care of this spellcaster dude. Huh, that didn't take anyone back at all. Weird. I would appreciate some health drops, not gonna lie. Yikes. How'd I miss that? That guy was around? Jesus. Please. No. Wait, what? Where'd that guy come from? Hey, there's a gemstone. No, it's whiffed. Seriously? I'm dead. That's unfortunate. Nope. Okay. We actually got like a big brute here. I didn't quite kill that guy. That's bad. Don't run into any crap on the floor, please. Drop me some health. No. Oh no, what? I dodged that punch? Okay. Don't have a lot of experience with those guys. Ooh. No! I dodged right into that or something. Give my health back. Yeah, those guys are scary. Holy moly.
The gruff man cracked his fingers.
Challenger achievement unlocked. I don't know.
Come find me if you ever feel lucky, he grumbled. I might have something in a bag for you.
Okay, so I'm guessing this guy is gonna be another addition to the bazaar? Black Marketeer. Okay, and that's a different achievement, Gambler. So I guess the previous one was just for doing a certain number of arenas like this. From now on, he will appear in the dungeons, available if you want a gamble. Interesting. And he gives me damage enemies burn and fire. Wow, okay, just passive fire damage to everything. And that's cool. Thankfully, I also seem to get a health drop from that final enemy, but wow. I did see my life flashing before my eyes here. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a corpse too. Thank you for the health. Divine Relic. Call Pashnanu. Wow, yeah, that's a good one. And we did get a gem. So indeed, we will be able to buy or to open both of these things if I can make it to the bazaar. I should probably pick this up, huh? Since this is not the boss floor anyway. Yeah, speaking of the boss, I probably should not be speaking of the boss at all. Let's just not even worry about that. This is going to be the exit. No, it's not. Oh. Surprise. And that's just a dead end. Okay. Still can't quite tell at all times. Well, I don't know if I'll ever be able to tell at all times what is going to end up being just a dead end and what isn't. Swirling staff leaves a pool of energy. Oh, yeah, of course. Didn't have a room for that. And there's another... Oh, ouch. Get out of here! I was trying to dodge out of it. But I don't think... Well, I didn't, but I also don't think I took any damage, so it's all good. Now actually now both of my abilities leave a pool of damaging stuff, which seems to be pretty helpful. Temporarily increase rage gain. I mean, we don't have a use item yet. Charm, I guess they're called. So I might as well. Huh? Oh, corruption. And another gemstone. Awesome. Because we, of course, also have yet another chest to open. Looks like... Okay, and I think that was finally the confirmation that these missiles actually do damage enemies. I mean, I suppose we had that confirmed by the fact that the boss seems to be built around that. So... But still. I hadn't really been able to definitively observe normal enemies getting damaged by those. Okay, another gemstone. Still, yeah, it's not looking so great for the shop in terms of, you know, being able to buy things. Actually, leave another damaging pool here. Nice. Thanks for the health. That I actually didn't need. It's great to have some extra finally. Okay, probably mostly done with the floor, but... Oh, that being said, there are 2 blue doors. Guessing that this is going to be the exit? Based on its position on the overall layout? Yeah, sure is. So I'm going to make use of this shrine. Maybe getting some extra gem drops. assuming that's what increased luck does. Oh, okay, it's just one of these.
Steps were taken without regret, for it was never possible to change a destiny unknown.
Yeah, well, that's it, right? Yeah. That's a bummer. I mean, these rooms are... yeah, at least with the other kind, with the you know, that memory puzzle thing, you're always guaranteed to get something if you you know, are willing to stay however long it takes. But with those gambling ones, it's a 2 in 3 chance that you won't get anything out of it. And that's just a bummer, you know, a bit of a wasted spawn location for a special room. But it's fine. At least if you get it basically for free, so there is that. No gem. I do have a crit shrine, but it's not gonna do much good. Oh, I missed this guy here. I don't know, I feel like Mark is having trouble, like, latching onto them with his attacks. It's weird. Just hitting them sometimes. But especially also the teleporting to them. Seems a little bit hit and miss. More miss than hit, unfortunately. Like, attack him, please? Do something? I mean, I'm targeting it. Weird. Really, it feels really weird. I don't know. It's hard to describe. And this might be the floor with the most locked chests I've ever seen. While also, unfortunately, this being a run with some of the least gemstones being dropped that I remember. So, oh, got another library here, so just free stuff. In fact, it might give me a free gem. No. Wait, it's not. Drops it. I mean, basically, that's what it is. Again, why make this an item? Why not just drop me the gemstone directly? It's weird. I'm struggling to come up with a reason for why this exists, as well as the one that that you use to drop a divine item. Why not just drop the item directly? Is there ever a reason not to use that immediately? I mean, again, I can't think of one, but I'm assuming there must be a reason. Oh, Lore Master achievement. Don't tell me this is the final lore entry. Is this the one? Wait. The Fall of Loom. This must be the one. You, O brave one, have weathered much to come across what you now set your eyes upon. You must be tired. Alas, I cannot offer you respite outside of a telling and a warning. The story is of a young boy, once gentle and kind-hearted, whose family was slain before his eyes, his compassion dying with them. Without a tear he buried his kin. Leaving everything he knew, he set out to learn the sword, thieves and criminals as teachers. Only rage lived where his heart once beat. He kept it well fed. The boy became a man, treading the same path of those who wronged him. Why, you ask? I think he fell in love with the horror he witnessed as a boy, and wanted to see it again. Really? You think so? They called him Loom, for he hung over his prey before finishing them. Take the story to heart, and this warning with it. Seeking power for evil ends will only result in an evil ending. Really? Loom? Did he write that himself? What a weird story. Also, we are up to 3 skill points, actually, so maybe spending some of those might be useful, might be helpful. Let's see, what is this? Deal additional damage to any of Mark's enemies suffering from negative effects. I mean, I guess there's never a good reason not to unlock, you know, not to put at least 1 point into anything available. I guess we never upgraded the Scourging Whip, huh? Stun duration increased? Oh wait, no. Never mind, I'm stupid. That's in fact the only thing I have upgraded past the first level, except for Adman's Barrier, which is unfortunately maxed out, right? So Assault Blitz, longer range, deal more damage as Mark's Adman's Barrier grows in strength. I mean, more damage seems good. More damage from the Swirling Staff. Leap into the... Oh, I never did this, actually. I completely forgot I unlocked this. Whoops. You know what? Oh. Oh, that uses all my stamina. Yep, it uses both bars of stamina. Interesting. Maybe I should increase this Guardian's Rage. I don't know, it's tough, I don't know. Increased critical chance bonus based on the kill counter. I don't know how that works. Based on the kill counter. Just based on the number of enemies slain, or is it only during, you know, during kill streaks? It's a little bit unclear on that. I think I'm gonna go with this base skill upgrade here. It brings us to... okay, so as soon as I can upgrade the next thing for 2 skill points, we will unlock his final passive here. And actually, wait, just to confirm that I'm not stupid. Yes, increasing their evade bar by 1. Gotcha. Okay, so we have 4 gemstones, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 locked chests. That's right. And we have the store. Okay, so that's gonna give us another gemstone. Maybe more if we get super lucky with smashing those pots. So we'll see, I suppose. Hello. Please give me a gemstone. Nope. No such luck. Might as well activate this shrine. Because why not? Oh, it's actually rage gain, not crit. What even is that symbol? It's just some weird shapeless blue clump of some sort. Can't quite tell if that's supposed to be anything in particular.
Tired of being called shady, he instead adopted the title Mysterious Shopkeeper.
Hey, buddy. Thank you. No gemstones, as expected. Let's see here. Increased primary attack damage at the expense of decreased maximum health. Yeah, no, can't really afford that. Create a totem that greatly buffs you. Oh. I'm tempted to get this because I'm pretty sure I've never seen this before. Cluster explosives. Throw several small bombs in front of you. I probably have seen this before. I don't really know if I want another active item though. I could buy this and then open 2 chests, or I could open all the chests. Honestly, I'm tempted to just open the chests. I feel like with 4 chests, there is a pretty good chance that I'll get a divine item out of it. It's tough. I mean, I mostly want that new item just because I want to add it to the library, you know. And there we go. Unfortunately, that's not really one of my favorites. It feels kind of lackluster. Oh, hey. Gemstone, please. Oh. Oh well. Actually, we might see some more shadow creatures spawn. Or not, of course. There we go. Come on, please. Well, at least we got a rune. Gain a small amount of shield while using Swirling Staff. I think I prefer the extra damage, to be honest. Small amount of shield does not sound super amazing. I don't know. But I don't think I've seen this before, so again, new codex. Right, and yeah, only 1 gemstone. That's fine. It's okay. What are those sounds? What were those sounds during the loading screen? Oh, I guess it's just something that... some background sound that happens here. Weird. Is it this machine in particular? What is that? That's strange. Nice dodge, if I do say so myself. Ooh, that's another one of these. No, that's fine, actually. Although, on this final floor, I might want to play it safer and have less additional enemies spawn? I'm not sure. Don't... Okay. I was gonna say I don't like when enemies spawn, or those enemies in particular spawn those extra projectiles right on top of me. That's... I mean, they spawn them so frequently that with a melee character it's almost impossible to completely avoid those. But then I looked at my health and I barely took any damage. So, I don't know, maybe I got a bunch of dodges there without noticing. Of course, those guys are a complete pain to hit. I guess maybe the problem is that they're actually considered floating above the ground, above my head. So if I'm right on top of them, I won't hit them. Maybe the trick is just to keep a certain distance, which is easier said than done, but still. Deals increased damage as enemies grow in number? That's not going to be super useful against the boss, so... Actually, not useful again at all. And that enemy just completely... I don't know, disappeared. It just... got teleported out of existence. I'm not sure what happened there. Wasn't expecting a kill streak. Of course I was not able to maintain it. But you know, any bit of extra money is always appreciated, so... Also any bit of extra experience, of course. That's not a corpse to open. Never mind then. Another library, holy moly. I should probably have kept that health around. We do have more codexes, so I guess I got the librarian prematurely. The achievement. Or lore master, or whatever it was. End of a pilgrimage. 4 months ago I stood on Morta for the first time, determined to pay my respects to each of its gods and learn more of the divine history of this place. I leave with more questions than answers. I, however, was not honored to meet one of the gods. What? Each temple visited remained empty. As I think on it, it was egotistical of me to hope to meet a god. Yet my journey was often plagued by the feeling of being watched. Do the gods wait at the top of the mountain, judging each petitioner as they climb? Were the gods of Morta watching me? Did they find me lacking? I did not learn the divine mysteries of Morta. This is a place of mystery and adventure, a land where gods roam, but perhaps not a place made for mortals. It is time to go home. Avenger's faithful, priest of the ocean goddess. I haven't heard from her in a while. Oh. Okay. What? Nothing from this? Nothing at all? Stingy. This totally looks like a corpse. Or thing. Oh, actually no, it's just some pipes sticking out the ground, I think. Never mind. Looked like a draggable corpse. Alright, that's nice. Nice combo going there. Get smashed. I kind of want to preserve that health there. It would be a waste to consume it now with almost no health missing. Sure, let's see what's here. I'm suspecting that that passage to my left there on the minimap is actually a dead end. Maybe not. Right, and we do have another shop here, so... Give me a gemstone. Actually, we have enough to afford something. I'm gonna take a look momentarily. Unfortunately, I did waste that health, but it's fine. With 2 health globes left on the floor, and then Riker's health coming up, I feel okay in that regard, at least. But that says nothing about my overall chances in the boss fight. Damages enemies on contact. Maybe, I don't know. Just overall increased movement speed. I mean, that might be helpful to get out of the fire in the boss fight. I am more than a little worried about that. Breathe fire in a cone in front of you, right? I mean, that's decent as far as... actually, it might not be that decent. It's a one-time attack thing. It's more like it's more of an area attack in front of you, rather than something dealing a ton of damage. I don't know, the cooldown might be relatively short, but still. There are definitely offensive things like the ones that leave a damaging area, or that just spawn multiple attacking things that will deal more damage typically. Activating Obelisk will also heal you. Oh well. I'm tempted to get... I mean, I probably should get the extra speed. I probably should. I am going to keep these in mind, and, you know, there's always the chance that I'll find a bunch of chests to open, which I will probably do. Neither of those options there in the shop seem like they will absolutely save my bacon, if there is anything that can. But, you know, at least chests will give me better chances in the long run, in the form of money. So let's see if my hunch was correct. No, actually, not at all. There's a corpse here with another gemstone. More help. The missiles, for, you know, looking very impressive, they at least don't deal a ton of damage to enemies. I haven't really ever stopped to monitor how much damage they deal to me when I get hit. I mean, for the most part, I don't get hit, and I don't feel like getting hit on purpose to, you know, watch how much they damage me. Especially when I'm about to attempt a boss fight. I suppose there's really no harm, though, since there is so much healing on the floor. So let's see here. 299, 269, 30 damage. That gave me a ton of whatever that shield is, actually. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. Wow, this is kind of bad, actually. This is a lot of stuff. A lot of enemies just spawn. Holy moly. Come on. Actually, walk into the damage area, please. Back, move away from the stupid laser barrier things. Okay, dealt with that elite pretty handily. Yes. Yeah. The damage from those missiles is so disappointing. For how relatively finicky it is, or you know, unreliable it is to actually get it to hit enemies for you. Oh, that's interesting. For some reason, I would not have expected that to work. For I guess maybe mechanically and, you know, behind the scenes, the missile is just an enemy, you know, functionality-wise. And that's why it reacts to my, to a decoy like that. Otherwise I would have not expected that to be the case. Though, although even if it's not, even if it's actually coded as a separate thing, they might have just included it to react, you know, manually set it to react to decoys, just because it kind of makes sense. You know, if they work on enemies, why would they not work on other targeting hostile things? Scourge Whip has an increased stun duration. I mean, again, not something that's going to work on the boss. Also, hold on. Do I still have the thing? Oh no, I have the thing that actually deals more damage to more enemies. Sure, why not? Also, this is a new one. So, a new codex. Worth picking it up just for that. More health on the floor, holy crap. Yeah, actually. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, that's a kind of an animal treat. I mean, honestly, it's sometimes, or it's always hard to see when one of those even drops, because items tend to stack up, just overlap like this, but at least the game always makes you automatically pick up the treats first. So you can't accidentally pick up these runes here. Scourging Web poisons enemies, dealing damage over time. That I'm going to take for the boss fight, just for that little extra edge. Potentially. At least that's something that will, you know, that should affect the boss in some way. If it's a meaningful way, who knows? Hello? Another one of these.
Steps were taken.
Have we actually already run out?
For it was never possible to change a destiny unknown.
Have we already run out of unique encounters for this zone? That's a bit disappointing if so, but... well, maybe not. I guess just not finding any on this run. Or, well, we did free the black marketeer, I don't know. So that was definitely something new and unique. Oh, actually, one thing I completely forgot to mention. There, with our quest, we now have, and interestingly not listed as its own thing. No, actually, that's, never mind. It's just, of course, it's separated by zone. So we do have a side quest to find the little automaton siblings, multiple. So that's definitely something that we should eventually run into, but it doesn't look like we will on this floor, unless, well, obviously I haven't fully explored it, so maybe I shouldn't be talking quite yet. There might still be something. In fact, there might be a sibling to find on this floor. So I definitely, yeah, needless to say, I like that we will actually have something following up on that first little robot, sad little robot child encounter. In fact, well, we'll see what happens when we eventually find all of its siblings. I mean, actually, I was wondering whether it even makes sense for it to have siblings. It seemed like, you know, judging by the place where we found it, or her, I guess, she seemed to be like a little robot servant, or just robot companion, I guess, more like, constructed by that old guy, that old scientist, presumably, who she was caring for, and, you know, even potentially long after he died. So, why would there be siblings? And if there are, why weren't they also in that same workshop? Why would they be somewhere else, right? So maybe it's more like other little robots to keep her company. Also, that enemy just vaporized. Enemies sometimes do that. I just not quite sure what happens, what causes that to happen. Uh-oh, didn't see the wall. Lots of things happening there. It's looked a little bit busy, visually. More health, sure. I have so much on the floor that I don't need to worry about that at all. Hey, buddy. Oh, right. Forgot that we didn't even found the, or hadn't found the... Oh, the relic room here. Unfortunately, this is not the one from the shop before. That would have been nice. Create a totem that shoots at enemies surrounding it. Yeah, I will definitely take this over the dodge thingy. Okay, now we have Pashmalu on RT. Again, I wish I could manually rearrange those. Just, it's fine. We have Pashmalu the Guardian on RT. Nice, and if we actually leveled up enough to give us the final passive. That's awesome. I was not actually expecting to get enough experience on this run alone, but we did. So that's cool. Now, what do I want to get? More teleportation range. Actually, maybe for the upcoming boss fight, I want to increase the rage ability. Nice. Now we got the extra dodge for everyone, including him, presumably. That should mean that I can now use this vault attack, which I have never actually used as an attack yet, because I keep forgetting that it even exists. We should be able to use that now and still have one dodge bar left, so that's cool. What have we here? Landing critical hits charges March's adamant barrier significantly more. Okay, well, we do crit a lot, so that's neat, I guess. Restorative Rage. Activating the Rage restores a portion of his health. Right. I feel like I probably want this first. I mean, more barrier is nice, but the fact that it caps out at 50% armor is such a bummer. And, you know, means that it's only going to be so useful. Oh, robot child? Oh, possibly, maybe. What's happening here? Why is no one saying anything?
The machine chugged, but water never surfaced. Stuck behind two inoperative pumps, out of reach. man warned that both pumps needed to be activated soon after each other.
Can I do that? Wish you luck. Huh. Is this really something I should even attempt when I might... I mean, the answer is obviously yes, because this is a unique encounter. I couldn't possibly not attempt this. But I mean, realistically, I have a boss fight coming up, right? Well, we have so much health that, honestly, so long as I don't die here, I should be okay in terms of, you know, being able to fully regenerate after that. And we also already got a gemstone, so that's great. For what it's worth, actually, because, you know, I can only do so much with those, but still. And I'm taking a lot of health damage here. Did we activate that? Uh-oh.
One activated. Now to the other in haste.
Uh-oh. There is a timer. And I'm assuming that I need to deal with all the enemies here before I can even move on. Or do I? Do I actually need to kill all of these? No. Okay, I only need to kill this in time. Holy crap. Stop kicking my butt. Wait. I didn't do it in time, did I? I mean, this is super lame, but on the other hand... if I can deal with this in a completely safe way, I will, because I don't want to die. And if I had been smart and remembering my options, I realize that I am still taking damage. Despite talking about playing it safe and whatnot. Uh-oh. Don't actually screw up now. It's all just a matter of taking my time, and I hope that I get another chance to activate that other pump after clearing this up completely. If not, if this was a one-time thing, then this kind of sucks, because there was obviously no possible way with that short timer to clear out this room in between. So, yeah, so basically without knowing what was coming beforehand, it seems completely impossible to make that in time, you know, unless you already know that you need to just dash through and hightail it for the second thing and just kill that ASAP. Well. Oh no, I spawned it outside the barrier. And it doesn't shoot through it. Oh well. Nope. Wow, there's so many enemies here. Including those scary guys. Actually, there. Marshmallow, please. Help me. Get so scared. Okay, get the brutes out of here. I don't do it. Okay, I'm so scared of everything. Please, are we done? Okay. And now, please don't spawn another...
One activated.
Seriously?
To the other in haste.
Are you freaking for real? I'm gonna die here. Actually. I'm actually gonna die.
The Bergson had to start again.
Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Teleport out of here. Let's see if I can... I have so many gemstones. That means I can... That's not the right direction. That means I can basically heal up here. To an extent. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna take this. And I'm gonna heal. Twice. We have so much health on the floor. Actually, only 4, but that's, you know, still okay. I do have my rage. I should activate... I do need to activate my rage for that second generator and just kill everything super fast. Activate both of my cooldowns, cooldown items, relics, whatever. That is by far the toughest of these optional challenges that I've ever seen. Just in terms of how tight the requirements are. I mean well, I mean, we've had that escort quest. That was kind of tough, but doable. The reason, by the way, why I'm not buying that speed up from the shop is because we have this for the boss fight, which should last most of its duration. I should have also fully healed, honestly, but that's okay. We have some rage potions too, so that's okay. We activate this, we just...
The faint sound of
okay, they actually... New enemies actually spawn everywhere. Okay. Okay. We did it, right? Thank goodness. And thanks for teleporting me out of that hell. Holy moly.
Soon expelled in exultant shouts as clean water once again returned to those most in need.
Yay. What the heck is this huge thing? An Aquacusa. Aquacusa? Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that once I'm back home. Rolling Stone, Divine Grace. Stun enemies you come into contact with as you evade. Sure. Not the most useful thing for the boss fight, presumably, but I'll take it. Wow. Okay, that was rough. Of course, now I still have enough healing on the floor, and I can still buy the passive, the speed up. I mean, I might as well, right? So I'll do that first. Oh, and I should also go ahead and pick up any rage potions, so I can, you know, start with full rage ideally. Yes. This is not gonna help. This is probably not very helpful. Or rather, well, I mean, yeah, I definitely do prefer both of my current relics. So we'll take this just because I can. Go ahead and heal. Got pushed around by those things a little bit, that's fine. There's some health. Some more rage, actually. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Sure, I get stuck on random corners, that's cool, I guess. There, fully healed. What do we have in terms of runes? Nothing... Oh, that was a poison rune, right? Is it up here? So poisons enemies, yes. Awesome. Forgot about that. It's not gonna do super much, depending on how often I will even be able to use the whip. I mean, the truth is that I'm going to get absolutely obliterated by the boss. Not a doubt about that, in my mind. Because that fire is just so bad. But, you know, I might as well pretend that I have some sort of chance. And prepare accordingly. Here's the shrine that I will activate in a moment. Okay, it gives me almost full... Actually, hold on. This gives me full rage. Is there a reason to kill more of these? I I mean, I could. Is it enough for a level up is the main question here. That's not... there. Still have one more healing, so I can afford to take a little bit of damage. Actually, these are definitely enough to level me up again. If I can get that extra advantage, I will get it, you know? Plus extra money. I mean, really, if I wanted to, I could have used this as an infinite farming spot. Just failing over and over, on purpose, and just having this room completely repopulated with a bunch of enemies. And, you know, if I was patient enough... Also, I guess enemies have a... I don't know if normal enemies actually have a chance to, like, drop divine items. I don't think they do. But I could have found more gemstones, potentially. I mean, like, there. Pointing case, or however that phrase goes. Quod erat demonstrandum, I suppose. To use the Latin one. And runes, of course. Linda launches an explosive crescendo when Mark activates Scourging Whip. Unfortunately, I wonder if that's actually better than the poison. I don't know. I guess both is ultimately extra damage against the boss. Who knows how effective the poison is in the long run. Assuming the boss can even be poisoned. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're in no real danger. No real danger. It's just a game. Activating the Guardian's Rage. Wait, what? Oh, no. What? This costs 3? Wait. How does it... Is that a bug? That's never the case. Upgrading anything to level 1 always costs 1. This has to be a bug. Right? Am I missing? No, I would have noticed if that had happened anywhere else before. It's always... It always costs 1 point for the rank you're upgrading to. That is weird. Or is this considered so good that it actually costs 3 on level 1? No, that can't be the case. Well, I was gonna get this because it seems somewhat useful, depending on how much it actually heals for. If it's any substantial amount, then this would be pretty good. But I guess with that, I'm gonna put a point in here instead. That's a bit of a bummer, but, you know, I wasn't super relying on that, so it's okay. Anyway, now I need to heal... actually, the health we get from Riker should top me off. So I'm just gonna activate this now, teleport, and, you know, fingers crossed and all that. Let's see how this goes. Basically, the main thing, of course, is to get a missile to land on the boss ASAP. Oh, wow. I mean, this is super lucky. And then launches explosive crescendo upon critical primary attack. I mean, that should happen all the time, so yeah. Awesome. It's definitely a good offensive boon. Like, right there. Thanks for the healing, Riker. And, oh, thanks for the healing, I said. Better pick it up, too.
Gears continued to crank on in the distance. The city must survive.
Right. So, are you gonna start firing right away? No, you're shooting those things. Missile, please. If you would. Do I need to attack him first? To even get him to shoot missiles? No. Okay, there's the stupid fire. Please. Okay. That didn't work, because you have to actually, you know, not only stand there for a while to activate the missile, but also, you know, stand on the freaking boss and he cannot move out of it. If I'm understanding this correctly. There's the fire. Please give me another missile. Okay, I mean, with my movement speed, honestly, getting out of the fire or staying away from the fire is easy enough. Can we please get another missile? I'm just gonna stand here. Okay, Gonna activate everything. And that only lasted for a disappointingly short time. Now we get another missile, but he's using fire, so I can't really do anything with it. Oh, except... Never mind, that worked. Poison him, actually. Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, what I don't like, what I don't appreciate at all is the unpredictability. Actually... Oh. You can damage him, even with a shield, so... He is very low on health. So actually I might be able to just kill him like this now. In fact, I don't see any more missiles spawning. Oh, you know what? You activate these manually? No, you don't.
Now
he actually died.
More soulless than before.
Okay.
Without life. And as if none had ever existed within the gears. And a new road forward opened with the jewel of life.
Okay. I was not able to pay any attention to what the narrator was saying there, and or what that paper was that was floating into me there. I seemed to pick that up, or seem to have picked that up automatically. I'll have to rewatch my video to see what that actually was. Actually, is it just a document? A journal? No, I don't know. I'll see it. Yeah, I'll see it when I rewatch my video, because I'll definitely look that up. Yeah, I was still trying to process everything that was going on in the boss fight. So, wow. To recap, I guess, getting him. Okay. The biggest problem with the fight is that he can at any time activate his stupid fire, which deals a ton of damage. Not as much as I was expecting, but I guess this is just a tankier character, a lot tankier than Linda was. Like, I mean, he has at least 50. Yeah, about 50% more health than she does, right? As well as probably more armor and whatnot. So I was not taking nearly as much damage as I was expecting. That's good. That's good. But yeah, still, the fire is a bit of a, you know, I don't know, an annoying mechanic because it's so unpredictable and can just hit you. And, you know, as soon as he activates that, you just can't do anything. Unless you're a ranged character, I guess. But... yeah, so that's annoying, and just a huge factor of randomness. That's unfortunate. Plus, well, the missiles took a while to even fire off, and then sometimes you just don't have a chance to even make use of the missiles to hit the boss. And, you know, in trying so, you almost inevitably will end up taking damage, because you have to stand, like, basically on top of the boss for a couple of seconds for the missile to lock onto you, and then the boss cannot, you know, suddenly decide to dash away just in time to dodge. So yeah, lots of RNG in this fight. Unfortunately, it's cool conceptually, but you know, can just be very punishing without really being the player's fault, I feel. At least that's my impression from, you know, after having fought the boss only twice. So take that with a grain of salt, of course. Again, conceptually, I really like the idea. And once you do get him hit with a missile, he does stay stunned for a decent duration and also take some significant damage. And thankfully, he's not completely immune while still shielded. So yeah, thankfully I was able to finish him off. Because at the end there, it seemed like no more missiles were spawning. And I wasn't sure if previously it seemed like maybe touching or getting close to these things actually caused another missile to shoot out. But at the end it wasn't working, so maybe it was probably more of a coincidence. I feel like they just went out at certain intervals, and that's that. Anyway, I was not really expecting to win this, as I said multiple times, and it did not look really, didn't really seem like I was gonna be winning even during the fight. But then in the end, I guess I was, well, thankfully able to kill him through his shield. So yeah, that worked better than expected. Wow. Okay, was totally not expecting to win this one, but here we are, and we also look at the money. What the heck? Like last one we made. What, 7.5K? This time it's almost doubled? How is that even possible? Just from the boss? I mean, the boss alone dropped a lot of money. I saw a bunch of huge numbers there. It was a nice pile of gold, but still, wow. I guess we just got a lot luckier here. And also, well, I suppose I did clear the corridor of enemies in that event section a few times. Well, anyway. I think I wrapped up sufficiently now that I can actually keep going and watch whatever little cutscenes we see here. We cleared the way to the final section. There's some more of that probably fake Arabic script.
Caution dictated.
Interesting, actually, because this is not Berahut. But of course, who's to say that this culture is not closely related to the one of Berahut? Found a rare animal treat. Black Marketeer Naleki rescued. Okay, we have not... I guess maybe after you unlock new NPCs, you will never encounter them in the same run. So that's why we didn't run into them. Him, I guess? I don't... Actually, I'm not sure. Animal treat... Aquacusa, whatever. Oh, I found a manuscript of resilience. Oh, that's the final... I think that might be the unlock the final passive upgrade from Ben. There was one still missing, right? Or are we missing two? I don't know. Maybe we'll unlock the final one on the final floor then. The final section of the game, potentially. Unless there is something else after that. Who knows? Anyway, almost an hour. Yep. Took my time there for sure. Or rather, the game kind of forced me to take my time with at least that Aquacusa section. Only 600 enemies? I feel like I've killed more before in a single run, but maybe not. I don't know. Obviously, I've never made even close to this much money on a run, so that's really good. 16 gemstones. Started out with not a whole lot, but then toward the end, we got a whole bunch. So yeah, I mean, obviously, needless to say, a highly successful run that I totally was not expecting.
Cursed. The more they moved ahead, the more the corruption came forth.
Yeah, but I mean, we're also getting close to, dealing with it for good. So,
Blocked from light, everything withers.
What are you doing? Oh, lighting more torches.
The Bergsons wondered what dangers could lie ahead still.
You're walking through that dragon thing? I guess he was technically walking behind it, but it looked like he was... Like it was there... Obviously, that was added with a later patch, right? The whole character of Apan was added later. So in the base game, that dragon wouldn't have been there. I wonder if the cutscene just wasn't changed accordingly, and the sprite for the dragon was still there, and he would just walk through it. That's what it seemed to me, anyway. Not a huge deal, but still. Just okay. There's the. I already forget what it's called. Aqua what? What now? I mean, is that just another aquarium of sorts? Kind of looks like one. They already have one there with the fishes, of course. That looks like it might have been just some corals or anemones or whatever. Or who knows what it is. Anyway, it's in Kevin's room. That's interesting. I never really saw that weird box thingy that we picked up. I don't know if that was placed somewhere in the house, or maybe that was part of the stones collection for Ben, and I just I thought it was some random decoration object, but it was actually a quest item. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, highly successful run. Let's see what we get here. Fairmouse's insight dropped, of course. Resilience is unlocked, and the Aquacusa, new souvenir. Too bad we don't get any additional info on the souvenirs. That would have been nice, to add a little bit of a description and what exactly those are and do. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, that was actually the final thing to unlock. Yeah, resilience. Decrease the effects of all movement hindering attacks on the Bergsons. I mean, there's no reason not to put at least a bunch of points into this. Plus, wait, I didn't even pay attention to how much it started at. Movement impairing resistance plus 114. Wait, so even the base level at least doubled our resistance to those, if we already had some to begin with? That seems really good. Okay, I want to see if level 10 critical increase is the final one. It is, unfortunately. So 19, kind of an arbitrary number, isn't it? But 19 crit chance is unfortunately the max here. I was expecting as much. I suppose it makes sense to cap it somewhere, but still. Of course I would like it to go even higher than that. Needless to say. Critical damage is probably also going to be capped, or else, well, it would just spiral out of control too quickly. We could go with... No, unfortunately we cannot go with both normal damage and crit damage. Is there something we can get here? Oh, I was going to increase rune durability, wasn't I? Yeah, I think I was. Divine Relic cooldown. Honestly, also not a bad idea. But yeah, we'll get this. Oh, that's maxed out. Okay. So, assuming that 1.0 means the baseline duration, so this is now just... They now last... Well, 2.2 times as long as originally, so that's good, I suppose. I wonder if level 3 is also going to be the final one for the Divine Relic Mastery. I suppose there is only one way to find out. We cannot afford anything else, so after the next one we should be able to actually get this one. And, you know, I'm tempted to do so. I'm also tempted to keep pumping my damage up, of course. I'm assuming at least that won't be capped? Or maybe everything is capped eventually, because, I mean, this is a game, this is a roguelike that, you know, unlike most other games of its kind, does have a very strong story focus. So, obviously, I have been wondering how much of an incentive there even is to keep playing after you beat the game. I mean, you can keep making your character stronger and keep eventually max out everyone's skill, or you know, at least buy everyone's skills, unlock every skill for every character, and unlock all the passives. But is there any incentive to keep playing? Is there like an infinite dungeon that keeps getting more dangerous? I mean, maybe. I guess don't answer that, of course, if you know it. I'm just, you know, musing to myself here and wondering. My main goal for this Let's Play, of course, is to primarily beat the main story, and if there is any post-game, post-story content, of course I'm going to explore it to some extent. But this is not going to turn into an infinite series if there is infinite content after that. I'm guessing there is probably something to do, or else this would be a little bit lame. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Soon enough, in fact, because it seems like we're getting super close to the end at this point. If we can beat the final area and final boss, you know, sometime soon. Anyway, enough rambling. This is a long enough episode as it is. I was not expecting it to be as successful as it ended up being, and we also had some pretty exciting moments there. So yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with this. Quite so. Of course, we have not made any progress towards finding more little automatons, so that's unfortunate, but maybe we can find some more next time. I think I might actually go ahead and do some farming in this area we just cleared on some of the lesser level characters. That being said, I mean, I was going to say, or not say, but imply that I was going to do those mostly off camera, except for the highlights. But then there are some characters that I have barely played, especially on camera. So, well, we'll see how I do it, how I handle this. Maybe I'll actually... I mean, I suppose I could play what's-his-face, the big hammer guy, for when I actually tackle the final dungeon, so to give him some more screen time. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that and actually do some more farming in this area off camera. Anyway, as I said, enough rambling. I'll figure all of this out for myself. And I'll see you next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and, well, as I said, I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.